Greetings, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube of the world. So welcome back to another Minger Show video. And today, guys, I'm doing another amazing, great review for The Mandalorian Season 3, Episode 6. It's actually called Chapter 22, Guns for Hire. So before I continue on, guys, and if you guys don't know what I normally do for the Minger Show, for you people that know for all the videos I've done over the years, if you guys are subscribed to me, you guys know exactly what I normally do. For you new people out there, if you guys don't know what I normally do, I just do reviews for Disney Plus, Netflix. I want to go see movies in theaters, and I want to do trailer reactions. I'm trying to do some more gaming reviews for you guys soon, and sometimes I do theory videos and unboxing videos, which I haven't done any of those in a little while. But stay tuned for the near future because there's be a lot more theories coming along the way. And so like I said, I just watched episode 6 of The Mandalorian, and I gotta say, there's a lot of interesting things about this episode that I really liked. So let's break down just some of the episode for you guys for today. And one thing I want to mention about is during this week, the new Super Mario Bros. Movie is coming out, and it stars Jack Black as Bowser, and Chris Pratt as Mario, and Charlie Day as Luigi. And you know what the greatest funny thing about that? Why I'm talking about this right now about it? Because Jack Black, who actually portrays Bowser in the movie, guess what? Jack Black was actually in this episode of The Mandalorian, episode 6. Yes! So, it was quite funny. I was paying attention and I was like, wait a minute, is that Jack Black? And I clicked a little closer, and fair enough, he's in this episode. Same thing with a famous musical artist, Lizzo is also in there. And Christopher Llyod, yes, the guy we all know from Back to the Future, that played Doc Brown. Yep, he's also in there. So basically, the character for Jack Black in this particular episode, he used to be I think what did he say he was? I think he used to be like an Imperial officer back when the Empire was still around, but now he has decided to marry Lizzo's character in this episode, which she's part of a rich family on this planet they're on. So they were he's able to lose his imperial ways so they can rebuild the planet, and they're trying to they're trying to figure out ways how to make their own army so they can protect themselves. But and then when Din Djarin and Bo-Katan were trying to find when she's trying to find her other bounty hunter brothers and sisters, which we actually got to see in the beginning of the episode, where they actually capture a water space alien race, and basically they capture this alien dude that was actually in love with this one little water alien woman on her ship. I don't know what their species are called. It was very unknown to me. I was like, what kind of a race is this? But basically, the Mandalorians that Bo-Katan knew, they took this guy off this woman's hands off of her ship. But they were both in love, but they had no choice to take him because there was a bounty on his head. Because they had to go and take him to get money. So I guess they took him to the planet where Bo-Katan and Din Djarin decided to go to find where her brothers and sisters are, which they're on this planet where Jack Black is, and that Lizzo's characters are from. So during this entire episode, they're doing a big job for I guess Jack Black's character he's a lord. He's a lord, and Lizzo's characters, they're like lord and queen of the planet. So they decided to do a job for them to somehow figure out why these separatist droids on their planet are defaulting and shutting and breaking down all of a sudden. And apparently somebody from the inside reprogrammed them so they can be shut down and be faulty, and so the citizens won't want to use the separatist droids as helpers. So somebody is doing something to the separate droids to make sure that the citizens don't want the droids. So Dan and Bo are going through the city trying to figure out who is basically trying to rip off the Lord, the Queen and Lord from making their own droid army and trying to protect the citizens. And apparently end up near at the very end up being, well, I don't want to say too much about the episode, but there's not really a lot to say because a lot of people are doing big spoiler breakdowns for this episode right now, and a lot of people are spoiling for everybody out there. Some people oh, I don't really care about a lot of people spoiling episodes these days. A lot of people are gonna know what it's gonna happen anyways. But for us Star Wars fans, I actually like to refrain myself from TikTok before I start watching the episode because I want to see it from my point of view before I do my video. Because it's just gonna be, I just don't want to spoil anything for myself. Although I did know that Jack Black was gonna be in the episode because I did see a little clip on TikTok this morning. I was like, oh, Jack Black's in this episode. So I gotta see what role he plays in this show. But basically, yeah, like I said, he plays as a lord, and so he basically just tells Din and Bo to do this thing for them, so they can figure out who's doing all this crazy stuff with the separatist droids. And later on, they were able to find a droid bar hustler place. They were able to figure out this little chip that she has that has a certain code in it. So they go to this one little lady that actually analyzes droid body parts, and she actually takes some sort of fluid out of the battle droid because there's battle droids there too. So from the actual war from a long time ago. So this one this one lady that works on droids. She actually took liquid out of the battle droid and she starts analyzing it on the computer, and you can see something is transcribing a code into the DNA of the droids. And apparently it's actually a coded message that somebody from who actually put the code in all the droids can actually reprogram them to go hostile. And they actually figured out who it was. It was actually Christopher Llyod's character, which is the head of security of the planet. The head advisor. Yes. Him. I was very surprised, holy crap. So he's technically the villain. He actually wants to take over the planet by flipping a switch because there's a big red button on Christopher Llyod's desk for his role, basically for his role in this episode. Basically, he can press it, and if he presses it one more time, they can actually all the droids on the planet will go hostile and go back to the ways that they used to be back in the war, where they basically go hammer and kill everybody on the planet. So. But Bo Katan was able to stun him before anything else could happen. And once Bo Katan and Din Djarin decide to go into the Lord and Queen and tell them that who has been doing it from the first place. And so the Queen decided to banish the advisor off planet to one of the moons of something. I can't remember what she said the name of the moon that he might be banished to. And then after that, they get granted to come to the planet wherever they want to, and Bo-Katan was given a big key to the city, so they can basically come anytime they wanted. They're very welcome. And then after that, they were able to gain access to head towards Bo's friends that disbanded from her, and she was able to persuade the leader that's actually for the Mandalorians of that one Imperial cruiser that they have, and she was able to challenge a fight against her one of her comrades, and decides to do it, and he agrees. So Bo and this one Mandalorian dude decide to fight. And then all of a sudden, after she was done, they tell him to yield. And basically, she tells her, I decided to take Team Darksaber. I'm now more eligible to have you guys follow my lead. And it's like, oh, where's the Darksaber now? So, but then Gents comes up out here. Here's the Darksaber. And she's like, no, I don't want you to give it to me. I'm not giving it to you. So basically, Din decides to tell all the Mandalorians that she was the one that grabbed the Darksaber. Basically, he tells the story about how he got defeated by a creature or a thing on Mandalore in a fight, and then when he dropped the Darksaber, she was able to pick it up, and she was actually able to defeat the creature with the Darksaber, claiming that she's now the owner of the blade. And so when he said that to everybody, he decided to give it to her. And then when she's just standing there, and all of a sudden she ignites it and shows everybody. It's like, hey, I'm the owner of the Darksaber. You guys have to follow me now. We have to go back to, and then we have to go to. I guess they're gonna have to go to. What's the planet's called? God damn it, I can't think of it. Either go to Mandalore or to where they got that part of land from Din's friend on I can't remember the planet's name at the moment. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. So now, since she was able to get all her friends back, they're gonna have to go back to the planet where they all got their part of the land from that one dude from the last episode, so they can start building up their own society as their own again. And it's gonna be a one big awesome happy family. And now I don't know if Bo's gonna go out there more in the galaxy to find other Mandalorians. I'm pretty sure she will, but now she's actually able to get all of her friends back, and then bada bing, bada boom, there goes the episode, and that's it. So that concludes the episode, guys. I gotta say, it was really awesome to see Jack Black in there, and I was like, oh my god, I was like, this is super funny that he was able to go into be in these Star Wars projects, especially The Mandalorian. And I was thrown off to see Christopher Llyod. I was like, wait, is that Christopher Llyod, Mr. Doc Brown? I was like, holy crap. But, oh wow, Christopher Llyod. I was very surprised to see him in this show. Apparently, Christopher Lloyd's background and backstory of his character in this episode, he actually used to be a separatist, and that's why he reprogrammed all the separatist droids, the battle droids, and the super battle droids to do what they were supposed to do a long time ago, and wreak havoc. So that's why he found out by Dan and Bo, because he was the one that put the recoded code in all the separatist droids. So it was cool. I really liked it. So I think for this rating for this episode, I think I'm just gonna give you a spot on 4.5 out of 5. Woo! It was good. I really liked it. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. I don't know what I'm going to be doing next, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be the Super Mario Bros. Movie review. But I think there's also going to be another video I'm planning on doing too. I just can't remember what it is in my head. But just stay subscribed, hit the notification bell, and you guys will see my next video when I upload it next. So, catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.